Hello again everyone. Welcome back to the Pragmatic Algorithm, a channel where topics are discussed and debated with facts, not feelings. Today's topic is people, moms specifically, on paternity on talk shows. While one can fully understand the draw of the segments regarding paternity as well as the necessity of a child to know who their father is, it is all too often heard wherein the mother on the show keeps claiming the child is the offspring of a particular man, yet keeps referring to the child as my baby, not our baby or your son/daughter/offspring. Basically, it would seem that the women on the show using this term of possession are saying the child in question is hers and hers alone, unless she wants something she cannot get herself, then that's his responsibility to just give it to her. Sadly, this is not generally what the child actually needs, but rather the desire for his monetary resources being sought. As was seen in a relatively recent video online wherein the mother was upset because she stated needed groceries for the benefit of the child, and the father in question had groceries delivered. In other words, he provided what she claimed the child needed, but she actually wanted the money to get some things she was claiming were needed and the rest/majority to do what she pleased with. Sadly, generally on these shows, the audience is also extremely biased. They will always boo the alleged father when he first comes out on stage even though upon first coming out the actual paternity is still unknown. Worse is when the woman in question has been on the show more than once, yet the audience will still boo the man coming on the stage for the next test questioning paternity, even though the woman has had multiple men tested and every test was negative and the questioning of it is a legitimate concern. Somehow, though, the mother is still more than 100% certain of the next man they are testing, just like the last, or the one before that, or the one before that. As is often reiterated on the MGTOW-related channels, it would appear many of these women are simply seeking a benefactor. In other words, they want the man's resources, without having to make any effort in their part for the stability that the financial support would provide or what she would be able to take from him just because. Realistically, without testing, men would not know 100% a baby was his, yet, aside from being swapped at the hospital, women do not have that concern. Women generally are seen as the nurturers of the pair, but this is mostly because life in itself is about a balance. Because the Creator, whatever one's faith believes in, has given women the birthing ability, during that gestation period when she can no longer work, someone must provide, which falls upon the male of the relationship, making him the hunter/gatherer. I digress. If the paternity was in fact so certain in these women's minds, the child would be referred to as our baby, not my baby. Rather than, my baby has his eyes, or his face, it would sound more reasonable as our child has, but as the child was merely sprung on the man, usually at a later time, there is little to no certainty it is in fact his, and her choice of wording denies that assumption that he is the father. After all, it is her baby. Anyhow, that is all for this edition of Pragmatic Algorithm. Feel free to like, subscribe, and I will see you all soon with my next, possibly, controversial topic.